Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, and in today's video, we're creating a modern kind of family home. So this is actually completely thought of just by the garden. I wanted the garden and I wanted to actually use a curved stair. I haven't used a curved stair yet in the game. How long has it been in the game now? So this is like my whole idea. I wanted to build the wall around and then use platforms to create like a raised up garden area. That was the whole idea of this build. So thanks for watching. I'm only joking, so that was like the main idea. And then I also kind of wanted to make it really realistic. So like adding like a garage to the back of the build and then like a footpath around it. Very different. It's not very Sims-like, this build. It's very realistic, kind of actually what would be in real life. But I really like the way it turned out. I was trying to add like a custom looking kind of gate. I didn't know what to use. So then I ended up using those snowy escape ones, which I think look quite nice at the end of it. And now, like actually getting into the build, I'm trying to figure out what I want it to look like. So I kind of want to do just like a little bit of a feature in the painted white. So I ended up just going with like a nice stone in the middle, and then just on the side and the back look like extension pieces. And then the shed is it's just like a little workplace. There's actually nothing actually functional in that shed. It's more like decoration, but it's definitely somewhere you could put your skills in and stuff like that in the game. I tried to add like a little nice corner windows and just something different, like adding a bit of a modern twist to the build. It's going a bit crazy right now because I'm just like fixing stuff, and then just because I thought the white was very boring, I ended up just adding like a little clad over it just to like add a little bit more detail into the build because it didn't look too nice. And then I did stop and just add a couple of little things because I wasn't really liking the build. I was going to stop and just never show you this, but then I ended up just keeping going. So now I'm going through and trying to add like nice windows. I wanted like this window to be a little bit bigger on the top, just to change, like add a bit to that corner. Nothing really works, so I end up just having to pull in the windows down to where they actually would work anyway, and just having the picture there for decoration. As you see, this is like the shed. There's actually nothing physically functional in here, but like there's nothing stopping you, like pulling in a woodwork table, pulling in whatever skill your sim actually wants to do. And then I also tried something new in the kitchen as well today. So I ended up using these shelves built in there just like those like American breakfast bars you see in like very posh houses, you know what I mean? Like that have the doors covering it. But I just thought to try and add that in, and then down here, I actually didn't know what to do. So I ended up just adding like a little chair, two little chairs in the desk, kind of like somewhere you're sitting, maybe you're waiting, or a little like party area where you're waiting on people to have food, right? Waiting on people to have food and just communicating, talking to them. And then this is like the actual living room, which is really a living room at the same time. For such a big house, it's probably what it's actually lacking is a nice living room. This is kind of like a hallway, to be completely honest with you. Like it's connecting everything, but I think it looks quite nice. I also tried to do a little bit different with my wallpapers today as well. We'll try to use like textured wallpapers instead of using like the plain whites and stuff. Also, I'm using the new free maker kits as well, so make sure to get them if this video is out in time. I do like the desk, and the computer is amazing. It will be my new favorite computer. It's actually really nice. It's not like, you know, like the Sims computers are just a bit not realistic and like very wacky, kind of, if you know what I mean. Except that 10,000 one, it looks actually okay. It's just a bit ridiculous. It will be my new one to use all the time. And then this is actually like the walk-in like hall kind of pantry utility room where you have your washing machine. But I didn't want to actually have that into the game because I hate doing laundry in this game. This kind of just like a little storeroom where you put probably like coats and stuff. So I ended up just adding the pottery skill in there just to make the room actually functionable and usable in The Sims. But in real life, it would be like a storeroom. And then I did do the bathrooms off camera just because it's a bit boring, if you know what I mean. And then actually love the way this bedroom turned out. I used like a wood paneling, and I think it just looked amazing. So I ended up putting it over the bed as well, just randomly. And I think it actually looked quite nice, and just in like the corner of the room as well, just to add a little bit of texture and build. This is kind of like a teen's room now. So it's a bit like colorful, like crazy, if you know what I mean. Just like stuff all over the place is kind of the vibe. And then this is like another child's room, and it's a bit more messier kind of toys. When I'm building, I like to try and have a room in the house that covers all ages. The only ages I didn't cover in this was infants and toddlers. If you ever want to, you definitely can change it up, obviously. But that is the only one I didn't add, but there's definitely room in this build to have a toddler's room, because there is, I think like it's a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom build, so there's definitely room. This is another room, and I kind of went a bit moody. I really love the way this one turned out. I went for like a black and orange theme in this build, in this room, and I think it looks so moody and so, just amazing. I would love this room in real life. It's so like cozy feeling, if you know what I mean. The only thing is, it would be really dark because there's not many bright colors in it, and then this is how the build turned out. I hope you liked it. I did end up going back and adding a little bit more details into areas. They just needed a little bit of pizzazz, if you know what I mean. Just because it was a bit boring. Tell me what you think of this build. Will you actually like it? I think it ends up at about 160,000, so it's definitely endgame build. It's not a starter home, unfortunately. Watch what I try to build next in The Sims. That sounds like an incredibly detailed project. A 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom layout, with custom features like the raised garden built-in kitchen shelving, and that moody black and orange bedroom must have taken a lot of work. What kind of build style or theme are you thinking of tackling for your next video? Thank you for watching. Please like and follow if you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one.